For this activity, you will be using your knowledge of longitude and latitude to play a game called Battleship. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the directions on how to play. Make sure and go slowly through it. Make sure you understand everything in this video. And when you're ready, you can begin to play. This is the sheet that you've all gotten, the Battleship game, and on the front, this is one game. So you'll be using both of these boards to play one game. When you're done, you can flip it over and use the other side to play another game. Now, when you do have this all filled out, which I'm going to go through, you're going to want to hide it from your opponent. Okay, so you want to make sure that the person you're playing against cannot see your sheet. So first, let's just look at the top of the sheet. You'll see it says, Defense, place ships on this board. And you'll see over here, these are each types of ship. Carrier, battleship, destroyer, submarine, and PT boat. PT stands for Patrol Torpedo Boat. Next to each of the ships, you can see a number of coordinates. So for carrier, 5 coordinates, battleship 4 coordinates, destroyer 3 coordinates, on down. And what you're going to do is, using a pencil, you're going to basically draw these ships onto this board. So take a look here. You can see that a carrier covers 5 coordinates, and each point is a coordinate, right? So if you see here, you're going to draw kind of a little skinny circle like this, so that your aircraft carrier is covering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coordinates. Coordinates are any place on this map where the lines intersect or cross each other. You can put your aircraft carrier there. You can put it over here if you want to. Anywhere you want, anywhere on this board, as long as it's covering 5 coordinates. For your battleship, 4 coordinates, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see that's covering 4 coordinates. Maybe you can put it here, or maybe decide to put it here. It doesn't matter. Okay? Now, if you look at this, I have placed my ships, and something you might notice is that you can only place your ships on latitude lines or longitude lines. You can't go diagonal. You can't have a ship that's on a longitude line and a latitude line going diagonal. So you can see this ship is covering 5 coordinates on the 75-degree north latitude line. This, the PT boat, you can see that's 2 coordinates, and you can see it's on the 60 degrees east longitude line. So you can't go diagonal, but you can put these ships anywhere you want on this grid as long as they're covering the correct amount of coordinates. Now let's look at the bottom part of this game board. This is your offense, and this is where you will mark your misses and your hits. Okay, if you want to think about it, this is the board you're going to use when you attack your opponent. So rather than go over all of this stuff, I'm going to demonstrate it for you. You can see if your opponent says miss, you'll place a circle around that coordinate. If your opponent says hit, place an X on that coordinate, and I'm going to demonstrate this for you. So here are two guys that are going to play against each other in Battleship. Okay? Two Mr. Banes playing against each other. Now, each of them has both of the game boards, but for this one, we're just going to look at the bottom where it says offense. And for this one, we're just going to look at the top which says defense. And you can see this is a copy of what I showed you a little bit earlier. This is where my ships are hidden. Yours can be anywhere in here. And I'm not going to let this guy see this. So the way the game will start is one person will name a coordinate. We're trying to find the other person's ships. So this person might say out loud to the other, 30 degrees north, 90 degrees west. Now this person needs to look at that point. 30 degrees north, 90 degrees west. If there isn't a ship there, then this person will say miss. Okay. Then this person over here will put a circle around that coordinate right here, so he doesn't call it again, right? He knows that there's nothing there. This person doesn't have to do anything at that point. Circle. That means a miss. There's nothing there. Then the other person goes exactly the same way. The other person will name a coordinate. Hit, miss. Now we're back to these guys. We know that this was a miss because there's nothing here. This time, this guy says 75 degrees north, 60 degrees east. So this guy will take a look. 75 degrees north is right here. 60 degrees east right here. That is where a ship is located. So this guy will say hit. When this guy says that, this guy will put an X at that coordinate. 75 degrees north, 60 degrees east. So he knows that he hit a ship here. Then this guy will put an X over his ship so he knows that ship is partially destroyed. Then the other person will go. Then when it comes back around, you can see this is a miss, this was a hit, this was a hit. Then this guy will call another coordinate, 60 degrees north, 60 degrees east. This guy knows nothing good's going to happen because at 60 degrees north and 60 degrees east, that's a hit. So this person and this person will both put an X there. But this person needs to know that this ship is sunk. It's not a bigger ship. So this person, when you sink a ship, will say, you sunk my PT boat. And then this person will know that this is just a PT boat. And you'll do that for each of these ships. So if there's a hit here, 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 and here, this person will say, you sunk my carrier. The object of the game is to sink the other person's ships before yours get sunk. Whoever is left is the winner. So, if you need to rewatch this video or rewind it to any point, please go ahead and do that. Make sure you understand how to play. And once you've viewed this and you feel confident about knowing how to play the game, you can start. Good luck.